you guys, and welcome back to my channel. As you can tell, I am outside in the world, which means that something is going on today. We are going on an adventure to check out a local succulent show. So we are headed over this way now, and let's go! And here we go. We are about to enter in, and I will show you just how many people showed up for this event. This is a biannual event, so it happens once every 6 months, and since it's springtime, it was even more crowded than usual, which is saying something because, as you can tell, they really pack in a ton of really fantastic cacti and succulents all over this place, and it's just fantastic to see, and people come out and love observing it. The prices are pretty competitive. They're pretty good for having some really difficult to find ones, different varieties there. It's pretty fantastic to see, and this one in particular is my favorite, that variegated, textured, I think it's a Haworthia. I love those plants, the zebra plants. Same with the woolly senecio back there. I'll put a little marker animation so you can see it. But overall, there were just some fantastic ones. Here's the Haworthias again, and of course some fantastic stacked chrysolas. I love how those look. And here are some very fun pots. Last year I actually got myself one that was like a pinch pot form, but they did not have it. And just take in how many fantastic blooms there are. Later in the video, I'll show you even more. It's pretty amazing. And this guy was like a clear type of succulent. I almost got him, almost did, but I decided not to, so someone else will enjoy it. There's another woolly senecio, fantastic fuzzy little critter. Ooh, look at those freaky deaky little chrysolas. Oh my goodness, does anyone else just get so pumped up with that? I don't know, I feel like it's like this freaky deaky little alien thing. Same with these little guys. Another fantastic plant to look at. Like a little pincushion, that guy, isn't he? Little fuzzy head. Now that is like a cockroach looking mother, like some scorpion thing poking its little hands out, and some living rocks. Those are so great. Oh gosh, and the string of hearts, the rosary vine, another great one. Some string of pearls, always a classic, unless you don't like pearls, in which case never mind. But they just had so many plants, and that one looked like a brain, does it not? Or maybe like those baked Cheeto puffs, you know what I mean? Where they're like not the fried ones, but the baked ones, they're kind of puffy and rounded. Ah, what am I talking about? Here's the variegated string of pearls. Beautiful, and a tinier container of the string of hearts, and this funky, like villainous pineapple looking fella. He was fantastic. Actually, fun fact, my dad ended up getting that little spiky fella. Very fun. This one I thought was really, really exciting. I kind of wanted to poke it, but I was a little bit afraid, so I ended up not poking it, but you know, what you gonna do? Yeah, there are just so many fantastic plants, and this time there were even more than there ever had been, and I asked one of the workers there about it, and they said, well, yeah, you know, it's springtime, so this is our busiest event. So it was really great to see everyone there. The line itself, as you'll see later on in the video, was quite long, and I'm talking about like an hour, hour and a half just to get through. Everyone was so excited at this event. They were all picking everything out, and ooh, peperomia, hello, picking out all their plants and stuff. It was great, and oh, right here is where you'll see all the amazing flowering cacti here. It was so, I have never seen so many in such a small little area. And of course, being obsessed with variegated versions, I saw that one and zoomed on in. It's very exciting, if you're into that kind of thing, which I am, so I was excited. Here's some more handmade pots. I thought they were very pretty. Not 100% my aesthetic, so I did not purchase one, but they are pretty funky, if you're into that, you know? Do, 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 do. Very pretty. Those little aloe ones, I think they're like the mother of thousands if I remember correctly, or I could be wrong, don't quote me on that one. But I swear that's what my cousin was telling me because she has one. But in any case, here's the line that I was referring to earlier, and I was not kidding. Oh, hello, Tushy. I was not kidding when I said that this sucker was long to get through, but it was well worth it. So in the meantime of being in line, I went to go check out the show portion of this whole event, because on one side there's a shop and on the other side there's a show where you can kind of put forward your best cacti succulent foot and show off your plant game, you know, because you either grow or you suck, you know what I mean? So in any case, these are some of the show pieces, and that one was one of my favorites, that little twisty pupper. And there's some pokey ones, well, obviously, but I'll let you guys just enjoy it. This is sort of a general overview of just showing you, like, on one side how there was the show, and then further back where all the people are. That's where the shop area was. For such a small area, they really had a lot of stuff. And now this little lineup that I'm going to show you, these are all the winter chicken dinners. So these are supposedly the best of the best that came out to play today. So yeah, I mean, they're pretty mind-blowing. Just check them out. This one always kind of reminded me of mushrooms, like funky little mushrooms. It's like long fingernails, isn't it? But like very glamorous long fingernails. I liked this one, that kind of bulb one. And you know, fun fact, that little moon one right here, he actually was there last year and the time before that. And he's always in that same little pot with the same little sign that says the moon. And funnily enough, he actually won last year too. So, I mean, I really liked this one too. That was kind of like a fun, creepy, crawly little guy. Alrighty, you guys, so I am all done going through the succulent shop and the succulent show, and I am here to now show you everything that I picked up along the way. And I got this starting off. I'm gonna type out the name of everything just because, as you guys probably know by now, I have a horrible habit of mispronouncing it, but this is a Euphorbia lacti variegated. It is a variegated one. I thought it was fantastic. I plan to make some sort of like a succulent shallow dish planter arrangement thing, and I thought this would be fantastic inside of it. I also got another one of these little living rock things. It's sort of like almost creamsicle colored. I hadn't seen one like it before, and I was very excited by it. It was like this beautiful, very light pastel orange with some deep, sunsetty, burnt orange tangerine veining through it, and I was drawn to it. I thought it was fantastic. I also got this Chrysola variegated Tom Thumb plant, or succulent. It's pretty fantastic. I am so tired. I'm so sorry if this is like a horrible haul, but I am so tired after going through all those people and aisles, and oh my gosh, it was fantastic, but my goodness, it was overwhelming. But this is adorable. I plan to also kind of maybe put that in the planter. I'll do a whole video on it when I actually do the arrangement. I have kind of like a little selection of succulents at home, as well as some of the ones that I got here that I'm going to combine into a nice little potluck of plants, basically. I also got this guy. I think I showed him actually even in the little recording I did of the entire area, because I just was kind of drawn to him. He almost looks like he's cocooned or mummified or something, and the spikes are actually not prickly. Watch me like poke myself and bleed right now, but it's actually not too bad. This is the name, but as I said, I will type it out. I probably already have in the video by now. So this is, I don't know, I thought he was really fantastic. I hadn't seen anything like it before, and it just looked amazing to me. I'm gonna put this up here because it's kind of full. And then second to last, I got this nice chrysola also. I love the kind of like that stacked look of them. You'll notice kind of like also in this Tom Thumb variegated one, I just kind of like things that climb up like that. I think it looks pretty aesthetically pleasing, and so I could not resist when I saw this very light gray stacked thick chrysola. I was like, you are mine and you are coming home, buddy. So, and last but not least, I have this beautiful container of the variegated string of pearls. I am so excited when I saw this one. It was another one of those moments where I literally audibly gasped for air, and so I had to have it. They had a wider variety of them, actually. They had some tiny little containers of them, you know, about like the size of this living stone container, or they had, you know, a larger round, or they had this square. I chose the square because this one I thought looked really full, and it had potential to survive and thrive. Am I right? So that is all that I got from the succulent show. I got a ton of really great stuff. I am so excited to pot it up and to show you guys when I do my plant tour where these guys all end up. So with that, thank you so much for joining me on this very exhausting but very exciting little succulent show tour, and